Good afternoon.
It is an honor and a privilege to stand before you today as the 91st Miss Tennessee State University.
And the 30th Mr. Tennessee State University, but more importantly, leaders of this great institution.
If nothing else, this academic year has taught us to support and help our fellow Tigers in need, physically, mentally, and emotionally.
Today is such a special moment for us as the 80th administration as we further our mission to help the student body.
Thank you for joining us.
Please welcome Reverend Frank Stevenson, Associate Vice President and Dean of Students.
Thank you to Mr. and Miss Tennessee State University and for your amazing leadership. On behalf of Dr. Glenda Baskin Glover, the 8th President of Tennessee State University, and the Cabinet Administration, we are excited to celebrate today this amazing occasion. It's not only just an occasion where we receive money that will benefit our students, but it's a challenge to those in the community who should and can do likewise to motivate continued success for students that look like these. I have the blessed privilege of working with these students every day, and I want to tell you they are amazing. The personality, the energy, they are amazing. And when they meet those unique circumstances of not having quite enough money, calling uncles and aunts and still coming up short, it is that community we can all wrap our arms around and create opportunity and navigate special circumstances. In the Division of Student Affairs, we have a unique role of touching students every day in our different capacities. Our responsibility is to make sure that their walk on these campuses is made better each and every day. And so we are excited that a local community businessman who decided that he wanted to honor his mother has done so by announcing a gift to Tennessee State University in the hands of our Student Government Association to help find the students each semester who will benefit from $5,000 per semester. You will select who those students are deserving and in need. Without further ado, will you please give a Tennessee State University warm welcome to community leader, community activist, community businessman, Jerry Maynard.
First, giving honor to God, who is the head of my life, I want to thank you all so much to Miss TSU, to Mr. TSU, to the SGA president, to all the executives who serve and officers of the SGA, to President Glover, and to my dear friend, Reverend Frank Stevenson. This scholarship of $50,000 is in honor of my mother, Shirley Ann Coates, who passed away a year and a half ago. My sister, Miss Ann Maynard, my brother Michael Maynard, and my brother David Maynard. We stand together and we honor my mother, but we also honor Tennessee State University. Just to tell you just a story about my mom, is that my mother was a pastor, community activist, social activist, hellraiser, and defender of women and women's rights. To the point where, as a pastor back in the late 90s or 90s, we saw that working women, especially single mothers, were having to pay $125 to $150 a week for childcare as they went to work, and it would take up most of their paycheck. So my mother decided to open up a daycare for working women, especially single mothers, and she charged $35 a week. She took a loss, but she did so because she wanted women to feel proudful about going to work and providing for their kids. And so we helped her raise the money to cover the cost of that. It is that legacy that we stand today to work with Reverend Frank Stevenson and to work with you all. I want to say this, Reverend Frank Stevenson, I've been talking about TSU, and I said, what can I do to help? And I said, I want to do something in honor of my mother. So Reverend Frank Stevenson and I talked, and so we decided to do $50,000 a scholarship, but we want to do it in the hands of the students. We want the students to control where that money goes. And so it's for two purposes. One, for students in financial need, but also for leadership development. So we want to put it in the hands of SGA, in the hands of the students. You determine where the money goes. You know your colleagues better than I do. And so we want you all to take that money and have it as a tool of empowerment. I wish I could give more than 50,000, and hopefully God will continue to bless me more. We'll put another zero behind that, and then we can celebrate again.
I am Dominique Davis, and I currently serve as the 80th Student Government Association President for the 2020-2021 academic school year. It is a pleasure to stand before you all today. Today, I am both honored and humbled as I am given the opportunity to initiate the newly found legacy of the Student Government Association Scholarship Fund. The Student Government Association has received an endowment of $50,000 to establish the Shirley and Coates Student Government Association Scholarship. As of today, this scholarship will be in place until the 2025-2026 academic school year, allowing the next 5 administrations of the Student Government Association to award students in need of financial support. This endowment will provide $10,000 per academic school year. I would like to give a very, very special thank you to our generous donor, Mr. Jerry Maynard. Mr. Maynard, as a result of your obedience to your purpose, many students will reap the benefits of your labor over the course of the next 5 years. Tennessee State University does not take this act of kindness lightly, nor does the trailblazing 80th administration of the Student Government Association. So thank you so much. I would also like to thank the Associate Vice President of Student Affairs, Reverend Frank Stevenson, for his continuous support to not only student leadership, but to the entire student body as well. Your genuine and effective leadership has certainly paved the way for the trailblazing 80th administration to continue to develop new opportunities for both current and future TSU Tigers. Tennessee State University, this is only the beginning, and we hope to continue to serve as a beacon of light and blessing to those in need. As times continue to change, standards continue to rise, and the 80th administration of the Student Government Association will continue to strive as we implement unique and empowering opportunities to ensure the success of all TSU Tigers in the land of golden sunshine. Thank you so much.